Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So finally I'm gonna make this video again because last time I tried it, I did made it, and then I don't know what the heck happened, but it got deleted, so I'm gonna make it again. So today I'm gonna be making enchiladas rojas with rice and beans. I'm gonna show you guys how I make the rice and the beans, as well as the chile and the enchiladas. So these are the things you will need. Rice, beans. I'm using this chile. I don't know the name of it, to be honest. I threw it away, the little thing. And I'm going to use a little bit of chile de árbol, the little tiny ones, just para que le da like a little picosos. And then you're gonna need can of tomato, salt, this one, an onion, dientes de ajo, your cheese of your choice. I personally like this one. It's just the Fiesta blend. I like that one. You could use whichever kind you want. You could use queso fresco. You could use whatever you want. And some tortillas. Okay, so as I put the chiles to boil, I do take off the little stem and then just kind of take out whatever comes out of it. All of it's not going to come out. It might, I just personally don't like it with too much seeds. So, yeah. Okay, so here I have a pot boiling already. I have it at number 4, so like medium. Some of the little seeds stayed in there. Like I said, not all of it's gonna come out, which is fine. I just don't like it to be too much. And then I put like 3-4 chiles de árbol, like I said, so it could be spicy. And then I also put un diente de ajo. So you're gonna let this get to a boil, okay? Okay, so while we wait for the chile to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and start making the arroz. So I already got a pan and I put oil in it. So I let the oil heat up to a good amount. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a cup. You could use whatever cup. You could use a measuring cup. You could use I don't know, your favorite cup you drink water out of. I'm just using this cup because I don't know, it's a good amount, makes a good amount of rice. So I'm just gonna take my rice and I'm gonna fill up my cup. So this is what it looks like. Then I'm gonna pour it. So I'm gonna make 1.5. Well, fuck it, I guess that's 2. Se me pasó la mano, so I guess we're making 2 cups. Who cares? My mom's coming over for lunch, so 2 cups is good. So I'm gonna let that, I guess, fry, you would say. So I'm gonna fry the rice. So I'm gonna let it get brown. Once it gets brown, I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. And honestly, this is like the key to making the rice. For me, at least, I just let it brown to like a good color. Even when making white rice, I do the same process. And it comes out so good. I don't know if that even makes like a difference, to be honest. I've never tried it without doing it like that, but that's just how I do it. That's how I like it. And this is just my recipe, so if you guys make it differently and it comes out bomb as fuck, then good for you. But this is just my recipe and it's bomb as fuck, so si te gusta bien y si no también. Okay, so while the rice is getting fried, I'm just gonna clean out the beans. So how I clean the beans is I just kind of pick out the broken ones, like these one here, I just put them aside and I just clean out. I filled up this whole thing, so I'm gonna use the whole thing of beans. Okay, there. Okay, once your rice looks like this, See, little parts and pieces are like tostadillos. Then I'm gonna throw in 1 can of tomato. Y haz de cuenta, like, I'm gonna fry the can of tomato with the rice. So I just put it like all together. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get my water with the same cup that I used to get the rice. I'm gonna fill up the water. So 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So since we used almost 2 cups, I'm gonna use 4 cups. So yeah, there's 1 cup. So after I put the 4 cups, le eché poquito agua aquí dentro just to like get whatever's left, and then I'm gonna put that into just a little bit. I literally filled it up to like right here, not too much. So then I stir it up. Okay, so I'm gonna take my onion powder. Honestly, I don't measure, like I just do it at tu gusto, and si sale bien, sale bien. And you could taste it. I'll show you guys when you could taste it, and then you can tell like, okay, it needs a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. So after I add the onion powder, you could put fresh onion too, whatever you like. Then I'm gonna take my caldo de pollo flavor. Y también es a tu gusto. I literally use this all, just the caldo de pollo for flavor. Like, I don't use no salt or anything like that. Like, that's it after this. So I stir it bien bien. And I also forgot to mention, I do put a little bit of caldo de tomate. Just a tiny little punch. What the hell's a punch? Like a tiny little amount. I meant to say pinch, by the way. An update on Pee-wee. 9 more weeks and he'll be here. I swear this pregnancy went by so freaking fast. It worries me a little bit just because, like, you know, the whole like quarantine and COVID and all that bullshit, because that's what it is. I mean, I am taking it seriously. I mean, I stay home, but it's just a little scary, you know, to bring a child into this world. Like, you don't even know what the hell's gonna happen, or what's gonna, like, are we all gonna die? Is this the end? Like, so it worries me a little bit. I try not to worry about it too much and just kind of leave it in God's hands, you know. So whatever happens, happens, but yeah, I'm a little worried and bummed out because we might not have a baby shower. I'm hoping like we'll do it like at the end of May, but the way things are going, it looks like we might not have one. Okay, so once I did all that, I let it stir it. Then I'm just gonna take a spoon and get a little bit of the caldito. Tastes good. So here's where you tell if it needs more salt. If you want to put salt, you can put salt. I personally, I don't know how to use salt, so I use other stuff like this. I'll use all seasoning or whatever it is that I'm making. Just because sometimes I feel like I put too much salt. So I'm like, okay, I just won't put salt. And honestly, I'm not like a salera, so and neither is my family, but if you like a lot of salt, then I definitely recommend you add salt. But to me, like, I feel like the tomato sauce gives it a good enough flavor, as well as the spices I already added. I know if you do put a fresh onion, también le da mucho sabor. So it's totally up to you how you like it. But for me, this is how I like it. So I'm just going to let it get to a boil. I'm not going to cover it yet. I do have it on medium, more on the high side. I guess high medium. And yeah, I'm gonna let it get to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, then I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. Once I cover it, I lower the heat all the way to low, and I do not open it until it's done. So I'll show you guys. Okay, so now that it's at a boiling point, we're just gonna stir it one last time to make sure all the juices get evenly. This is what our things are looking like. I'm just gonna close it. At this point, you do not open it no more. And I'm just gonna put it on low heat. And we're just gonna let it cook. Okay, so now that I cleaned off these are the bad ones, I'm gonna rinse and wash my wings. Just in the shower. You want to clean them because they're full of dirt, you know, like you don't know how much people touch these beans. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my little bowl and I'm gonna fill it all the way up to right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my beans. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this Instant Pot pressure cooker to cook them. This cooks the beans in like literally 1 hour. So once the beans are in there, I'm gonna drop in half a cebolla, un diente de ajo, and some salt. So for salt, I'm just gonna throw in this much. And I think that might be not enough also. I think we might have to add more, but like I said, I don't know how to use the salt, so we'll just let that cook for now. So we're just gonna close it up. Okay, now that it's closed, you just click on this one, and then it's gonna tell you the time. And you just put 1 hour, cook well, and you're just gonna let that sit back there. And that's that. Okay, so once your chiles are ready, you are gonna get them and put them in the blender. Okay, so now that I have all the chile in there, I'm just gonna get a little bit of the juguito that we boiled it in. So then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, maybe like this much. We'll taste it again, yeah. It's made. And we're gonna stir it super, super, super good. That way, all the little seeds and all that gets squished. So the chile, we're just gonna vaciarlo. I'm not gonna colarlo this time because it came out pretty blended bien. So yeah, and it came out really, really, really good, you guys. It's kind of a little picoso, but it's all good. Now that everything's ready, I'm going to take my tortilla and I'm going to fry it in the oil. This process is very, 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 very messy, so I suggest you put on your ugly shirt. This is the final result.